So I don't know how we got here today. I mean, this is a wreck, I think. I think it's a wreck. But, I mean, we got here somehow. Uh, it'll be good. It'll be fine. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know me, my name is Andy, and we're gonna do some makeup today. I know, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. Made a video yesterday, didn't do half bad, so we're gonna keep going and see if we can progress with this. Not much is known about me. I'm just a mom who works from home and decided to do makeup one day because I got bored. And it's been in progress ever since. And a couple people have told me to put videos up, to make a YouTube channel, and I decided to kind of go with that and see, if it can really make something out of it. So, without further ado, I already put lotion on my face. I already got all prepped and moisturized. Well, almost prepped. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the LA Color Face Primer. It's always good to give your face a base, just because of, with foundation and everything else, you really want it to stick. And just mental note for all of you at home, like I said, I'm not a pro. I don't do this for a living. I don't do bridal parties or professional makeup, or I've never even really left Colorado. So, I mean, I'm just average person who found a hobby that I really like. So, I decided to stick with it, and I've just been pushing with it, and I've been doing makeup for about a year now, and it's kind of just progressed and progressed, so it hasn't been too bad. So today for eye primer, usually I do a concealer. Today I'm going to do something a little different because I haven't messed with it in a while, but I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. It's a really, really good primer. It's just really tacky and a really good base. It just gives a really good coverage, and e.l.f. is just amazing. Their products are fantastic. Like, I bought, this eye primer was like $4, and I know that there's more expensive ones out there that are probably better, but you know what, I don't have the money to spend on a $22 primer when I can buy one that's just as good at Walmart while I'm going grocery shopping. Babe, turn that down. And with primer, whether it be concealer or, an actual eye primer, it's always good for your eyes because you don't want them to get muddy, you don't want them to be cakey, you want them to be, the colors to be bright, you want it to pop, you want that, that good coverage. So, I'm just going to go in with a little fluffy brush, and today I'm actually going to use the Ultimate Gravity Interstellar palette. I use this on a basis, literally. I mean, I know I use the same colors, but today we're going to try something a little different. So I'm actually going to go in with Venus first. Excuse my broken mirror. Almost all my mirrors are broken because I have a 5-year-old who likes to get into my stuff. And I'm just going to put that right in the crease. And like I said in my last video, just for blending, just do nice little circles. You don't need a white back and forth like that, just moving product around. If you use those circles, you get that nice blend. Oh yeah, see, that's much better. Yeah, no, I need that light. You get that nice blend of color.
Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you.
And today what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to go for a halo eye. And now with a halo eye, you have the one color going all the way around and connecting, and then you have a shimmer in the middle. So that's going to be the end goal for today. Is it going to work? Probably not, but you know what? Let's just see what happens. So then I'm actually going to go in with this color Spectral. It's like this maroonish color with that same brush. I have a bad habit of not switching brushes for some reason. But I'm just going to go in and just make that pink a little more defined. Like darken it up a little bit. I just want this color to really show, really pop. And I mean, for those of you who are watching, if you're more of a pro than I am, you've been a makeup artist for 10 years, 15 years, tell me where I'm going wrong. I'm more than happy to learn something new every day. I'm more than happy to teach. I'm more than happy to learn. I think we can all learn something every day, and nobody's perfect, and makeup's just meant, to be fun, to make you feel beautiful, to make you feel good about yourself. I mean, even my kiddos are getting involved with makeup, which I really like, just because they're showing their creative side, they're showing what they want to do, which is awesome. Okay, and then I'm actually going to start with Black Hole, and I'm just going to put that right in the outer corner. I mean, before this, I was a welder, so I did all aluminum welding, and I've done everything from AAV boats to cab racks for semis to security gates. And then COVID hit, and the welding dream was kind of out the door there for a bit. Oops. Okay, I knew this palette was going to give me a hard time because I haven't used it in forever. So I'm actually going to go to my I Love the World palette, and I'm just going to take this black right here to cover up for that black hole color. I definitely look like I have a black eye right now. Okay, so I'm going to go... I want to make that black a little more defined. There we go. Oh, yeah, see, that's better. I knew my Eclipse palette was gonna, not my Eclipse palette, my Interstellar palette was gonna fail, just because I have used that black so much. That's better. And I'm just using a fluffy brush to kind of make it go by quicker. And I mean, I started watching all these amazing YouTubers as well, like Bailey Sarian and Jamie French, Brittany Vaughn, all these awesome people. And I always thought, God, I want to do something like that. And I never, ever, ever thought I could do something like this. But I've had a lot of people tell me, make a YouTube video, you need to put your makeup stuff online. And I don't think I'm good at this at all, but I mean, if people like to watch what I'm doing, then that makes me feel pretty good. If not, no hard feelings. I'm not asking anyone to stay here or be a part of this channel. Just going back in with that Spectral. So last night, I think I just found like the coolest thing ever. Watching movies, I've decided that I wanted to watch all the Conjuring movies. I'm just gonna go over here and just kind of get some of that excess that just. I've been watching all the Conjuring movies, all the Annabelles, The Nun, and The Curse of La Llorona, all in chronological order. And I decided to look up Ed and Lorraine Warren, you know, the history about them and stuff, and I've been a huge fan of them forever. And it turns out Lorraine Warren and I actually share a birthday. Both of our birthdays are January 31st, which makes me super stoked. Because this is somebody who I've idolized, who is actually absolutely amazing, and her and Ed's relationship is just goals. So I thought that was super cool. So next what I'm going to do is go in and I am just going to use a wipe. You can use, you know, micellar water and a cotton ball, whatever you have, a Q-tip. And I'm just going to take off some of that black right there in the center. Where I'm going to actually put a little bit of concealer. So speaking of, actually going to go in with just a little bit of concealer on a brush. And just mark off where that shimmer shade is gonna go. And I mean, my makeup is never perfect. My lashes don't stay on right sometimes. My eyebrows are uneven. Man, even this is uneven right now, but you know what? That's the fun with makeup. You get to do something fun, you get to do something that's your own. I mean, really, that's why we all do this, right? All of us who like makeup, that's why we do it. So the next, I'm gonna go in with Supernova, this little other maroon shimmery shade right here, stupid pretty. I'm gonna really dig into that. And I'm just gonna put that where the concealer is. And having the shimmer in the middle and the dark on the outer side is what gives that halo look. But I mean, even with this, you can do like a really nice smoky eye look. And then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of black and just make sure these are blended. And it's connected. Shh. Excuse the background noise. Obviously, we're all home still. And my 5-year-old is having attitude, so I do apologize. And sometimes if you know you want just to make it a little easier on yourself, use your finger. I'm just doing it that way I can blend both the black and the maroonish colors all together. And I'm gonna go back in with my wipe and then just real quick. And just kind of give that slick arrow look. But I mean, I always go back in and just kind of, I don't know. I'm a mess. My life's a mess. I'm a mess, life's a mess, we're all messes, right? Alright, anyway, so for today, for foundation, you know what, yeah. I am actually going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me, oh god, that's blurry, matte and poreless foundation. This is in the shade 322 Warm Honey. Really like this one. This one's a really good one too. I wish I had a pump instead of, you know, having so much product come out, but it's still good. I usually do a color correct. I'm not going to do that today just because I don't want to spend the time having more layers than I need. And then I just go around everywhere where I want coverage. I know I probably use too much, but I mean, I've seen people cake that crap on, so you know what, sue me. And I am one of those people that like to put it on my neck and chest if I'm wearing like a lower shirt, or, you know, just my neck if it's just a regular t-shirt, just because I like to match. I like everything to be one single color. And I've always hated, you know, if my face looks brown and, you know, my neck is a different color. And then I just go in with my beauty blender. And we're going to start blending in. So I don't know where you guys are at, but we're out here in Colorado, and oh dear God, the heat here is like unbearable. I think like today we're 102. Like, when the hell did that start happening? Like, did we screw up so bad? It's like, nope. God's like, nope. Colorado, you're screwing up. You guys get the heat this year. I mean, I don't know how. Oh no, I got foundation in my hair. I don't know how everybody else is doing. I don't know how your state's going or whatever, but our state sucks. And who knows, with having the foundation and stuff on my neck and chest, I might look fake, it might look, you know, something completely different, but whatever. Need to go back in. Just get that right there. Around the schnoz. And I have my phone right here, but I also have my mirror, so I'm going. Sorry if I bounce back and forth, but I need both sometimes. And I just use my beauty blender because it picks up a lot of product, but it also pushes a lot of product into your skin, which is nice. I like the finish it gives. And then I've also seen a lot of people who use a brush use a beauty blender afterwards, like pushed into the skin, which I think kind of defeats the purpose, but you know, to each their own. Oh yeah. Okay. So next on the list, I'm going to try something a little bit different today. So this is probably like one of the only expensive items. I think I have 3 items here that are actually kind of high end. But I'm going to mix the MAC 24 Hour Studio Fix concealer with my Mega Last Wet n Wild Incognito in the medium neutral. So we're going to mix 2 just because the MAC is really, really pink tone. And the neutral obviously is a little more neutral tone. And I don't want it to be too pink, but I don't want it too neutral, if that makes sense.
Jet planes in the night sky with you. Getting high in the sunrise with you. Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could put a time machine.
And then with the other side of the beauty blender that doesn't have as much product, we're just gonna blend that in. So I have I heard the funniest thing yesterday. Sitting down, you know, my hubby and I are in the living room just watching TV, or he's playing video games, one of the two. And has anyone ever seen that movie Blended? You know, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, they go to, you know, Africa with their kids, whatever. So I hear from the kitchen, "Did you drink my beer?" And I was like, "What the heck is that?" And I hear that was from my oldest. And then I hear my youngest, "No, no, it was right there." And I had to sit there for a second, and I was like, "Are they doing Blended?" And they came out and they looked at me and they gave me the look like, and I asked them both, I was like, "What are you crazies doing back there?" "Just playing." I was like, "Are you acting out Blended?" And they both looked at me like it was like the most like embarrassing thing on the planet, but it was so cute because I actually heard an 8-year-old, "Did you drink my beer?" What was it, Tobes? Root beer?
No, it was, "Did you drink my beer?"
I'm just kidding. You're a kid. You drink root beer.
Mom, you have a call.
Okay. So the next thing I do is I just go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder, and I just lightly, very lightly, just set everywhere where there might be creasing. I just want to make sure that everything is set right, everything's good. And I try to like press it into the skin. I don't really. And then a weird thing that I like to do for some reason is usually I have concealer right here. I don't today. Just kind of set this part of my face as well. I mean, I've seen a bunch of people do this on their videos. This is definitely an added step. You do not have to do this at all. I mean, man, my husband makes fun of me just for doing it, so.
For what?
Don't mind him in the background. You'll see. And the only part I don't wipe off just yet is just underneath the eyes, because I am gonna go in with my palette again. And just a little brush. And then just lightly connect everything underneath. I'm only going to do the black like I have it on top with the halo eye. So I'll do about a third of my lid right here. Contacts are making me look two separate ways. Literally. There we go. And just a little bit in the inner corner to connect those. And then, so instead of using that shimmer, I'm actually going to use this spectral right here, and I'm just going to put that right in the middle. God, that face looks weird. God, with the eyeshadow and the way my eyes, the eye contacts I have in and my look, I look like the Evil Dead. That's okay. Will it work? Will it work? Just going over. And if you ever feel like you goofed up a little bit, you can always add it. You can always use your beauty blender. That's a lot better. Still not what I wanted at though. And all I want them to do is just connect. Having a little issues with this black right here, so gotta go in and just touch it up a wee little bit on that eye. Okay, that's better. We'll call the eyes incest cousins today. I told you it's never always gonna be perfect, but whatever. And then I'll go in underneath and wipe off all that excess away. Actually, okay, I was having a little issues with that eyeshadow there for a second, but I think we got it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Not, whatever. Okay. So, next, I'm gonna go back in with my Profusion Bronzer Highlight. If I didn't break anything today, worse. It wasn't any worse than what it was yesterday. And an angle brush. And yep, actually I did break it. Okay. Take some of that. Just go in there, warm up my face a little bit. See, and it just goes to show everybody has issues. There's days that this is not gonna look perfect. I mean, I'm already not happy with the way the eyeshadow looks, but you know what? I don't want to waste up too much of your guys' day. And so what I'm doing now is warming up the 5 head. Giving that a little more color so I don't look like the Walking Dead anymore. Perfect. And I'm just going to take a little brush, put a little bit on there, and then just go right down the line of my nose. With the bronzer, I use it to contour and kind of, you know, give my face that warmth. It just takes out that double step. And then I'll just use my finger. That'll do. That'll do. So then for today, I'm actually going to use my e.l.f. contour and blush bronzing powder. Not a huge fan of the contour color just because that's my daughter. That's my daughter using it. But I do like this pink color that they have for the blush. So I just like to use the same brush that I use for the bronzer. And with blush and bronzer, you gotta be kind of careful because you don't want to come off looking like Napolitan ice cream either. And with blush, I don't like to use a lot of it. I just like that little flush of color. You know, I do want to use some of this. Just put it right there. Just right along the jawline. Ah, my eye! Oh, that's in my eye! Okay. So then last but not least, I'm actually going to go into my Queen Beauty palette and I'm just going to use this white highlighter that I got right here. It's kind of mixing in with everything else. And with highlighter, I should be using a brush. I'm not a huge fan of a brush just because I don't like the way it sticks. It doesn't give me that, you know, flush a color that I want. It just looks really patchy. And it could be the brush that I'm using. It could be the highlighter, for all I know. But all I know is for me, it doesn't want to work out the way I want it to. So I'll just use my finger. Just makes my life a little easier. I still get that shine look. It's still there. So then real quick, I'm going to go back to my eyes. And since I do have a lot of dark, I don't want too much today, but I am going to go in and tightline my waterline again. And I mean, for all I know, I might be doing makeup completely wrong. But it's just fun. It's like when I was balding, I did stuff so much stuff wrong. I burnt myself and had horrible injuries on so many occasions, but I loved it because it was fun. It was something that I was passionate about. It's something that I thought I was good at. And if you have something like that, or it's something you love and it's something, you know, you really enjoy and you're good at, keep it. So then today I'm actually going to go back in with my Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I know it shouldn't take me this long to do my mascara, but my eyelashes are sparse. And so really quick, I am going to go put on some lashes really quick, and then I will be right back to finish off the rest of the face. Alright, I am back. Lashes are on. Is this broken? Okay, this isn't the broken one. So for lips today, I am actually going to go in with the Essence Stay Lip Liner. It's waterproof with sharpener. Cool! I didn't know that. And then it's called Because Duh. Because my 5-year-old going on 15 likes to tell me that. So I'm just going to go in and line the lips. Warm it up a little bit. Oops. Okay, that'll work. And then I'm going to go in with the Essence lipstick. This is called Lovable, and it's a semi-matte. And don't mind the bump on the lid. And then last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Essence. I swear to God, I can't say that word. The Essence Fix and Last 18-Hour Setting Spray. Just whew, to not only drench myself, but to make sure that the makeup does stay. And then the lashes are just the Foxy ones that I used in yesterday's video. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna go in with my eyelash curler. I did use a bonder today, but I just want to double check and be sure that they are gonna stick. Ah, I poked myself in the eye. Okay, we're good. All right, and then that completes my crazy hair, the completed look. This is it for today.
Ow.
It's not the best, it's not the worst, but you know what? This is something I like to do. This is something that I'm really passionate about, and if you guys think that this is something you'd like me to continue doing, throw a comment, like it, share it, you know, subscribe to it. I'm gonna try to do a video every damn day, or single day, sorry, every day.
Single day.
And then that way, you know, there's something different for anybody. Or if you guys had ideas or colors that you want me to try, different makeup products or whatever, I mean, sound off below. I'm more than willing to try something different every day, or, you know, something that you want to see that you haven't seen done before. Let me know. But that is all for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow if y'all want to stick around. Have a good one.